I'm making food from every single country in the world in alphabetical order, and today I'm in Bhutan. Now, Bhutan is landlocked between China and India. It's nestled quite comfortably in the Himalayas. Bhutanese cuisine, Bhutanese people, they love spiciness. They love the hotness, chili peppers especially. They have a love affair with these. They got cold winters, they want the heat from these spicy little guys right here. So this dish that I'm making today centers around chili peppers. I was reading that like some Bhutanese people will not eat a plate of food unless it's spicy. 1 kilo of chili peppers is consumed in a household per week on average, which is an insane amount of chili peppers. To put that in perspective, 1 kilo, 1,000 grams, this is right here, this is 75 grams. It's not just for spice. They consider these things vegetables. It's like a carrot over here. So what I'm making today is a dish called Ema Datshi. Ema is chili and Datshi is cheese. So it's like a chili cheese stew. Apparently it's incredible. It's their national dish. It's their most popular dish. Intro complete. Let's get to work. I am using an assortment of green chilies, red chilies, and jalapenos. So this is equaling 10 ounces, 283 grams. The stems off, just cut them lengthwise, remove the insides, seeds et al. Look at all those seeds. And the jalapenos. Gave them a rinse, and now I'm gonna go to town. Slice them all into thin strips. How about that? I wasn't timing myself for how long this took, but believe me when I say it took a long time. But it's all cut up into thin strips. So I need a red onion. Slice this up however I please, I guess. How about like into that? And I take a tomato, also just slice it up however I please. I love a sharp knife. Crush 3 cloves of garlic. All the stuff that doesn't go through. I realize that I'm chopping all the other vegetables up into the juices from the chili peppers, and I'm all for it. I like the spice. I've changed my mind with the tomatoes. I think I'm gonna cut them up much finer than this. Frying pan, that's like a tablespoon of butter. Let's get that on a medium heat. Butter's foaming, add the onion. What I'm gonna do is sweat these onions out for the first like 5 minutes before I add everything else. It's not what the recipe says, but it's what this intuition tells me. Chili peppers, tomatoes, and garlic, please. After a few minutes there, I'm gonna add in some water. 1 cup of water. Add in some salt. Lid goes on. I'm gonna keep this going on a medium-low heat. Yeah. Until the chilies, peppers have become tender. Chili peppers, whatever you want to call them. Keep it stirring. Make sure you're always, keep checking on it. Now next up for the Ema Datshi is the Datshi. I need the cheese. In Bhutan, they serve this with yak cheese. I want to apologize to the Bhutanese people. I couldn't find any yak cheese. I didn't really look, but there's no yaks around. Now as a substitute, I can use a whole bunch of combinations of different types of cheeses, whatever I want. I'm using whatever was in the fridge, which is cheddar cheese, this is Gruyere, and recommended feta or farmer's cheese. And no feta, but farmer's cheese is basically just cottage cheese, right? I mean, let's just say it is because it was in my fridge. I know that they're kind of slightly different. Anyway, this is what I'm working with. Okay, so let's grate up some cheese. So what, this is like after what, 15, 20 minutes? That's looking spicy. I'm gonna turn off the heat Then I'm gonna add all this friggin' cheese. Okay, so this is around 10 ounces, 283 grams. And I want that cheese to melt with the residual heat. Things are looking pretty good over here. I think this is considered. So I made up some rice because this thing usually is served on a bed of rice. So why don't I just put a little bit on the plate like that. That should do it. Order up. Let's give it a try. You could use any type of chili pepper. I mean, you could use any type of chili pepper. I went with the Thai chilies, which pack a punch, and I have absolutely no regrets. It's spicy, but it's really good. Here's this thing. This thing wraps around you like a warm blanket, but it's only the second spiciest thing I've ever made on this show. Anyway, I can't really recommend that enough. If you like spicy food, that is something to try. And the cheese, what a nice touch, because you're picking up all that hotness and you just want something else to just tell you that it's okay. And then there's something familiar in there with the cheese. It's just like, okay, you got this. If you're looking for something on the calmer side of the Scoville scale, then maybe try like a bell pepper. Is that even on the scale? The capsicum, depending on where you're living. I mean, you're gonna get a completely different dish. It's missing that fiery aspect to it, but I mean, you can still experience it because I thought it was just super interesting. That's it. That's all. I'll see you guys in another country that starts with B, I think. Are we at it? No. Yeah, still B. I'll see you soon. Bye. New and only on Patreon, I'm gonna be hosting a live stream. So if you wanna join me for that, you'll sign up for my Patreon, linked right here or in the description.